Owners of abandoned properties in Jefferson City could face stiffer fees and even prosecution. That's if the City Council follows the recommendations in a staff report.
The city's top code enforcer says the abandoned property registration program has lowered the number of abandoned buildings, but problems persist with some owners. KRCG 13's Garrett Bergquist has been tracking the abandoned buildings problem for some time and was at tonight's council meeting.
He joins us in the studio to break down the report and its recommendations.
The abandoned building registration program began 2 years ago. About a third of the buildings the registry has ever listed have been fixed up or demolished, but city staff say tougher action might be needed to take care of the rest. City staff say the abandoned buildings registry is working so far.
And the city is getting a good level of compliance from property owners. Approximately 82% of the property owners are compliant in that the properties were either rehabilitated, sold, or secured but remain vacant, or were raised.
The registry currently includes 98 properties, but has included as many as 148. But reducing that number further might prove difficult. McMillan noted some landlords do nothing with their properties even after they are listed in the registry. Barbara Bisher owns 21 abandoned buildings in the city, far more than any other landlord.
One of the property owners I'm thinking about is just ridiculous at this point. And so I'm really trying to rack my brain here and try to figure out if there's any way that some of this process can be sped up a tad bit.
McMillan's report includes 14 actions the city can take to further combat the abandoned buildings problem. The ideas include finding a guardian or conservator, increasing registration fees, prosecuting landlords for failing to register, and buying buildings from willing sellers. Councilmember J. Rick Mihalovich says he would like city staff to prioritize which actions they want the council to pursue.
All those that are on the abandoned building list aren't necessarily bad landowners or bad people. They're working us through the system and quite successful on those buildings. But I think there's a high degree of interest on the historic buildings that are now abandoned.
This is a very high priority for me. Whatever you can bring forward for us as far as tools in the future, I think we have nothing but willing ears here to listen.
Strumpf says any effort to increase pressure on problem landlords would have to come from the city council. What do you think Jefferson City should do about its abandoned buildings? Join the conversation on our Facebook page.